When a dog becomes too willful, it can lead to issues like pulling on the leash, overexcitement, or scavenging. They get so absorbed. Exactly. They're having so much fun, you can't take your eyes off them.
Your dog is too headstrong, it leads to pulling, overexcitement, and scavenging, and other things. They get so absorbed. Exactly, they're having so much fun, you can't take your eyes off them. Number one tip for walks to keep them from being headstrong is this.
Hello, I am Matsuo, a professional dog trainer specializing in obedience. On this channel, I provide practical training tips you can use at home right now, based on my 15 years of experience as a police and family dog trainer.
Please,
Thanks
so
for joining me
cute.
today.
Is he still a
Isn't
little
she cute?
puppy?
She's adorable, right? She's just a little one, but she's working hard.
Do you have any concerns?
Well, it's more of a concern, but we're planning to start walk training soon. The thing is, we haven't really gone for walks yet. Since they're still a puppy and just made their debut, we're about to start working on walking manners and such, but honestly, they're just too cute. Right, let's do our best. So for this little one, we're going to start going for walks and doing some training. But we haven't started anything yet. It's like, what is walking? What is sitting? That's the stage we're at.
Yuto Sensei, I want to do walk training too, but are there any tips to keep them from being willful on walks?
There were so many points to keep them from being headstrong. There were mainly 3. Let's have this cutie help us demonstrate how to walk them without letting them be headstrong. This little one hasn't really been on many walks yet. They just made their walking debut. It's like they've just made their debut. Since it's probably easier for you all to see how it's done with a dog who is just starting out or struggling with smooth walks rather than one who already knows how, I've asked this little one to help us out. So let's put it into practice today. What kind of selfish behavior are you seeing right now?
Pulling, eating things like trash or stones.
What? Scavenging, right? Yes, that happens too. Barking,
They bark.
yes.
They stop
Stopping
walking.
in place, you have a lot of them. It's not even a
Well, it's
walk.
impossible to even go for a
That's
walk.
pretty tough, isn't it?
You see, when a dog gets too headstrong on walks, it leads to things like pulling, overexcitement, and scavenging, just like you mentioned. If this escalates, it can actually become a real problem that interferes with your daily life. We get messages every day from people saying their dog is impossible to walk, pulling like crazy, or getting way too excited, don't we? Basically, if humans understand these issues correctly and approach them the right way, they can be reduced or resolved. However, if the approach is wrong or if no training is done at all, it can become a real problem, and there are many cases where it ends up interfering with daily life. So let's have this little one help us out, and we'll practice how to go for a walk without them being selfish.
Yes.
Yeah. So they asked about 3 key points or tips for preventing selfish behavior during walks. We will go through them in a ranking format, starting from 3rd place. The final one, the number 1 spot, is something I really want everyone to know, as it is quite essential. So if you are interested, please watch until the end. Let us get started. The 3rd tip for a well-behaved walk is to walk at the human space. Walking at the human space. This is important, right? You see that a lot out there, don't you? You see dogs leading the way, panting heavily, with their collars straining and choking. And the owner is just trailing behind, right? That happens quite a bit, huh? Then though, if that becomes a daily routine, it's like the dog is walking the human. The dog takes the lead and the human just follows along behind. Exactly. If you keep doing that, it can lead to issues like excessive barking or an inability to control their excitement. That is why it is so important for the human to decide the direction and the walking pace, and for the dog to follow along and match that pace. So, especially with large dogs, this one is still small, but it will grow much bigger. As they become large dogs, they develop physical power, and the pressure when they bark is immense, as is the sheer volume. It is important for humans to take the lead in a good way in every situation. One of the things is that it's actually important for the dog to match the human's walking pace. Let's try putting that into practice. To be specific, in a word, it's about setting rules and doing some leash training. Oh, that's great, leash training. Exactly. So to get to the point, the most important thing is for the dog to match the human space. Now, there is a common mistake that everyone tends to make, which is the human matching the dog's pace. A dog's natural walking speed is much faster than a human's. It is overwhelmingly faster. Yes, a dog's natural pace is basically a light jog or a run for us.
And the human is the one matching the dog. Right. You know what I mean? I get it. And if the dog stops, you stop too while walking.
If they go slow, you say, oh, good dog. You're doing great. Yes, exactly. When they rush off, you just follow them, right? You're being pulled along, exactly.
Like the person
and
ends up following you.
physically repeating that every single day becomes a real struggle.
If you repeat this daily, you end up in a situation where the human is following the dog, just like I mentioned at the start. If this escalates and the dog can't control its excitement, it can lead to issues like barking or pulling on the leash. So it is very important that the dog in a good way matches the human space while walking together. Does that make sense? You get it, right?
Yes, I understand.
First, it is important for humans to have that mindset and psychological state. You need to have the mindset of, let's walk together where I go, or I decide the direction. You also need to think, I decide the walking speed, so let's enjoy our walk together. That is the first important step.
I will do
Is
my
that
best.
okay? Please give it a
Yes.
try. Yes. The second tip for preventing your dog from being selfish on walks is to have a clear sense of rhythm. Having a clear rhythm, this is also important, this rhythm. It is important for walks and it is extremely important for other types of discipline and training as well. But it is very important to have a clear rhythm when you go for walks too.
What exactly do you mean by being firm?
By having a rhythm, for example, the most common thing on walks is sniffing. How do you handle that? Sniffing or marking, for instance. Yes, like letting them just go wherever they want.
I go to every single utility pole.
That is so common, isn't it? Going to every single utility pole, then heading to the next one. I'm sure everyone here does that too. But first, you need to understand that sniffing is actually okay. Yes, it is okay. It is called sniffing, and it is an essential behavior for dogs. Sniffing various scents stimulates their brain and refreshes them physically, so it is an essential behavior. You know that dogs have an excellent sense of smell, right? Their sense of smell is far superior to ours. They are so sensitive to scents that they are often called scent animals, and we really must let them sniff. However, once they start acting on their own impulses during a walk, being stubborn and pulling you along, saying, let's go here, or come on, it becomes a real problem. This is where having a clear structure becomes important. It is perfectly fine for them to sniff, but you should be the one to provide that structure. Let them sniff in places you have approved, or let them sniff to their heart's content, but only when you, as the human, decide it is the right time to allow it. In this way, even for something like sniffing, it is very important for humans to provide clear boundaries during walks. Yes, it is actually much easier when you have clear boundaries. It is easier for the dog too. It is very common for dogs to act on their own impulses, leaving owners confused and exhausted, right? So when walking, be clear and consistent. Let them know it's okay to sniff here, but now it's time to move. Having that kind of structure is very important.
I'll show you how to actually let them sniff around.
Alright, let's give it a try. See, right now, the dog is just going wherever it wants. Like this, when there's tension on the leash, and it can go wherever it pleases, that's actually a reward, you see? With the leash pulled tight, if they can, for example, scavenge for food, that's a reward. Or if they can go to a dog they like, go to a person they like, or go to a scent they like, when they get all excited like that, it's a reward, do you see? Now, if you let them do whatever they want all the time without any structure, it's not ideal. It's important for you to use your discretion and provide structure even when letting them sniff. The easiest way to do this is by using the sit command. Have them sit and stay, then make eye contact with you. Keep them focused on you, almost like they're asking for permission in a good way. Like, what's the next action? Can I sniff here? Or can I be free now? If they're asking for permission, it is important for the human to say, oh, now it's fine, okay, or go ahead, and then let them be free. For example, right here, even though it's gravelly, okay, sit, that's it, good. Okay, there we go, good, okay, yes, go ahead.
Do you use a signal like okay or something?
Right. Yes or okay should work fine.
Yes.
Yeah, this helps create a clear distinction. It's like you're sending them off. Exactly. Yes, good boy. For example,
Thank you.
if you're in a more open space like a park, you could use a long leash and tell them to go ahead and run. That works too. And for this, for example, when the human starts walking, it is better for the human to take charge in a good way. When it is time to go, the human decides to go, then walk. If possible, it is good to practice walking while giving walking cues. Do you kind of get it?
Yes.
How to build this routine. Right. So it is fine to have times for running, free time, and time for sniffing. But the important thing is to have a clear distinction. A concrete way to do this is, as we just did, for the human to take charge in a good way. Deciding things like this spot is okay, this time is fine, or it is okay to go to this person now. It is important for the human to convey that in a positive way. The easiest way to do that is to use sit and stay. Yes, the number one tip for a walk that prevents them from being selfish is to make them aware of you. Making them aware, this is number one. It is extremely important. I think there are many concerns when it comes to walks. In other words, selfish behavior includes things like barking, pulling on the leash, or jumping up on sokalapa like Yo-san does, as well as getting overly excited. Most of these issues happen because their focus and attention are constantly directed outward, away from the person. Ideally, walk should be something you enjoy together with your dog, while also maintaining harmony and following rules in a positive way. However, when they become willful or develop these kinds of behavioral problems, it's because their focus and attention are constantly directed outward, away from you. It's like the human and the world are completely disconnected, you know? If the dog is just off on its own, going wherever it wants and acting selfishly on the walk, that's not good. So keeping their focus on you and enjoying the walk together is incredibly important. Does that make sense? Well, you see it all the time on walks, dogs just barking non-stop, right? That's because their focus isn't on the person, but is constantly directed toward the target or object. It's crucial to shift that focus away from the outside and onto the human while walking. Conversely, if their focus is on the person, those kinds of problems are less likely to occur. Of course, I believe that walks should be something enjoyable. It should be fun and it should be a good way to refresh. But I think it's best to follow the rules, maintain a good balance, and keep your focus on the person. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, right. And as for specific methods, well, there are many you can use, and there really are a lot of ways to do this. So the best thing is, well, since this puppy is young, it's playing, just playing. I think playing is fine. Playing, and it's perfectly fine to use treats or toys. So while you're playing, you should work on training commands there. Things like sit, stay, down, or recall. But also, practicing walking is a good idea. Start by working on this in a calm environment, and once they can do it little by little, try introducing distractions or gradually changing the environment to ensure they can still listen even then. That is the best way to go about it. Yes, that is good. Okay, good. Yes, good job. Just like playing, this dog likes toys and also likes treats. Right, if they're interested in treats, you can use those to play too. For example, you can play tag, come here, this way, this way, this way. Hey, good girl. You could have her chase after treats or even have her focus on people. Good girl, come here. Hey, 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 hey. Wow, amazing, amazing. Like while having fun? Good, come here. Come here. Good. Come here. Good. Totally focused. That's it. Make it so fun that they can take their eyes off you. See, that's it. Okay. Wow. Amazing. Oh, wow. Amazing. That's amazing. Something like that. You can use a toy for this too. Yeah. See how they're so focused right now? It should be fun to the point where they can't take their eyes off you. At first, I think it's good to play while occasionally asking them to sit or calling them back.
Yes, I
That's
understand.
right. And training should be fun. Often at the beginning, everyone tends to get a bit tense. You have to be so super tense and determined. Like, all right, let's do this. But the essence of training is really about having fun, playing, and weaving the training into that. Yeah. If you do it that way, so you can stay relaxed and have fun, and your dog will be able to focus and engage too. So I highly recommend trying to incorporate training while you play and have fun together. Yes, that was good, wasn't it? It's fun, right? Right, yes, good boy. Yes, Ko-chan. And one more thing, praising. Praising is important. When they do well, praise them a lot. That's right. Also, talk to them. It's good to do it while communicating, right? That's it. So, when you're training or teaching them, you're talking to them the whole time, right? Like when you're doing it, Yasu-san, aren't you talking to them the whole time? You're doing great. Yes, that's it. Good job. Like that. It's important to communicate while you're talking to them like this. Yes, good boy. You're such a good boy. Look at this face.
Small one. Good for you.
So in this video, we covered 3 tips for walk that prevent your dog from becoming willful, presented in a ranking format. I think almost everyone takes their dog for a walk every single day. If walks become a struggle, it can really start to interfere with your daily life and become quite difficult. So please use this video as a reference and try practicing what you can at home. I have started a Line account. Online, I share behind-the-scenes training tips I cannot mention on YouTube, and I am giving away 5 exclusive bonus videos as a secret gift. Also, for a limited time, we are offering a free personality test for your dog, which you can take right away. If you are interested, please add us as a friend online via the link in the description. This channel provides practical training tips you can use at home right now, delivered by a professional police and family dog trainer with 15 years of industry experience. If you don't want to miss out, please subscribe to the channel.
If you enjoyed this video, I would be very happy if you could press the like button. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.